The Ram Dakota name is officially back on the table. So, not just another rumor floating around the truck world. Ram is speeding up the development, and the revived Dakota could be on the road as a 2027 model. That matters because the midsize segment has been on fire lately, and Ram has been missing from the conversation for far too long. With early details starting to surface, it's a good moment to look at what this new 2027 Dakota could bring to the fight against heavy hitters like the Toyota Tacoma and Chevy Colorado. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Why it matters. The return of the Ram Dakota isn't just about reviving an old badge. It fills a gap that's been sitting in the lineup for quite a long. Ram has been a player in the full-size truck market with the 1500, but buyers who want something easier to park and cheaper to fuel have been pushed toward other brands. That's money walking straight out the door. Timing is another big part of the story. The mid-size pickup market has grown up. These trucks aren't stripped-down workhorses anymore. Today's Tacoma, Colorado, and Ranger can tow serious weight and still feel comfortable on a daily commute. The 2027 Dakota puts the truck maker back in a segment that now matters more than ever. There's also the Stellantis angle. Ram has access to newer platforms, modern turbo engines, and hybrid tech that didn't exist when the original Dakota faded away. That opens the door for a truck that doesn't feel like a scaled-down, full-size model. And then there's brand identity. Ram has built a reputation around ride comfort, smart interiors, and engines that deliver punch. Translating that formula into a mid-size pickup could shake things up in a segment. If the 2027 Dakota carries even half the character of the Ram 1500, it won't be a nostalgia act. It will be a statement that Ram is serious about every corner of the truck market again. What we know so far. Dakota isn't a new name. Longtime truck fans remember it as a Dodge, but the badge on the grille will be different this time. After years of speculation and half-answers, Ram has officially taken full ownership of the truck lineup. That includes the Dakota, which is now firmly positioned under the Ram brand. CEO Tim Kuniski's recently confirmed the move, putting an end to the long-running Dodge versus Ram debate once and for all. As for the truck itself, the basics are clear. The new 2027 Dakota will sit in the mid-size pickup class, slotting neatly below the Ram 1500. It won't be a unibody experiment or a lifestyle-only truck. Ram is sticking with a body-on-frame layout, which tells that capability still matters here, even if comfort and tech play a bigger role than they did in the past. Engines. Now we're getting into the meat of what could make the 2027 Dakota more than just a catchy name on paper. Officials confirmed both traditional gas and plug-in hybrid powertrains, but they haven't opened the spec sheet yet. However, it won't be hard to guess, having in mind what the midsize truck needs and what Stellantis has to offer. Let's start with the likely base engine, the new 2-liter Hurricane 4. It delivers 325 horsepower at about 6,000 RPM and 332 pound-feet of torque from roughly 3 to 4,500 RPM. That's a strong showing for a 4-cylinder in this class, and it's clean burning and efficient thanks to advanced combustion tech like turbulent jet ignition and a variable geometry turbocharger. On the other end of the powertrain spectrum, Ram is planning to offer a plug-in hybrid variation inspired by Jeep's 4xe setup. The same basic architecture is pairing a 2-liter gas engine with electric motors in the Wrangler 4xe and related platforms. If the new truck matches outputs, it can get up to 375 ponies and 470 pound-feet of torque. Production and price. The timeline around the Ram Dakota has quietly shifted, and that's a bigger deal than it might sound at first. The truck was originally penciled in to arrive later, but internal planning now points to a 2027 model year launch, suggesting Stellantis doesn't want to wait any longer to jump back into the midsize fight. Production plans are also clearer now. Despite earlier talk around Belvedere, the new 2027 Dakota is expected to be built in Toledo. That choice makes sense on several levels, but in simple terms, Toledo gives a faster and safer path to getting the pickup into dealerships. Then there's the number everyone cares about: price. The 2027 Dakota won't be entering the market as a budget truck, that's for sure. Current estimates put the starting point around $40,000, and yes, That's on the high side for a mid-size pickup. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.